Yo, what's good with you? What's good with you, man? This you got mail, man. Bro, I be trying to move so much and do so much that I be trying to get on here on time, and I really was on time, but something else came up that threw my timing off, so I didn't make it on time. I made it. I was on time, but something came up, so while I was in the studio, I didn't get to start on time. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. I didn't get to start on time, but I was on time to the studio. When I got here, something came up and texting one of the guests, and that was like, whoa. So we didn't get a chance to get that going. So it is what it is. So we about to get ready and jump into this. I supposed to did this anyway, but I like I say, when I got back, I just been running. So we gonna talk about my trip to the DR. I'm gonna give y'all my experience, and then I got a lot more stuff that I want to talk about. But I definitely want to talk about my trip to the DR. Um, it was real dope. So I'm trying not to just. I'm gonna just share my opinion of it with y'all, and then gonna jump over to something else of what's going on, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. We're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna make it do what it do, baby, as they say. All right, my bad. I had to adjust this camera. So man, first off, as I always like to start the show off, what did y'all do great today? Who did you kick out your life? Who did you move forward with? Who did you came in your life to help you progress and change your life? What did you do good today? What was great for you? That's the question that we want to start off. What did you do that was great for you that made you grow? Shit. I think for me today, I got some work done on the on one of my companies and was able to get everything caught up. It was not completely caught up, but I was able to get enough done. So when we get back to work on Tuesday, it'll be a lot easier. So that was one thing that was good that happened for me today in my life. So leave in the comments, man, when y'all watch these, what happened good for y'all today. If y'all got something that's y'all business wise. I love to talk business, so anything business wise, leave it on there. Leave that in there, and then somebody gonna always go back and they'll read through the comments, and you might leave something in there that can help them and bless them to be able to know something good. So you'll be able to do something good on your today. Will be able to allow to do something good for the rest of your life just by leaving a comment. You know what I'm saying? You might leave a business link. You might leave a lawyer. You might leave a accountant. You might lead a CPA. You might leave a website where they can get marketing done. You might leave something in here. You might leave a streaming company like DigiFilms in there that they can go stream their movies on besides Netflix. You might leave something in there that'll keep on giving though. Just that one day that'll be that one blessing in the comments. So definitely do that. But that was for me, able to get in here and and do some work. So let's jump into this, man. We finna jump right into what I'm here to talk to y'all about. We're gonna go on and get it rolling. So we're gonna talk about my trip to the DR. My first trip to the DR. Matter of fact, my very first time leaving out of America. I have never left out of America. You know what I'm saying? So my very first time leaving out of America, and I went over to the DR. Man, y'all want to know how I feel about it? You really want to know how I feel about me leaving, taking my very first trip, going to another country, going to an island. And what is that a country? I think it is. Yeah, Dominican Republic. Yeah, going to another country, going to an island. My opinion and my experience, it was great. It was great. I had a blast. I had a blast, man. If y'all go back and check out on my TikTok or my Instagram, you'll see pictures. I still ain't had a chance to put all the pictures up that we did from going. I haven't had a chance to put all the pictures up, but hopefully I can get some of the pictures up and get them out and rock and roll with the pictures and share some of them experiences with y'all, more of them experiences with y'all, because I had a great time. So I know y'all probably like, what was so great about it? Some people have already been before. Some people, if you have been to the DR, leave a comment in there. Tell me your experience of how you felt about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What hotel you stayed at? Or did you do an Airbnb? What part of Dominican Republic did you go to? Santo Domingo? Did you go to Punta Cana? Did you go to a couple other places that's there that you probably went to? Just what was your experience all in? And maybe it's something I'm not thinking of that you can tell us and share, that you can share with us in your experience. I want to hear everybody's experience about the DR. So that's gonna be super dope. All right, so like I say, go to my Instagram or my TikTok, iammailman.com. Y'all can check it out and see what see some of the things that I'll constantly be posting some things as I go. So we went in what month did we go? So we went in August 2022. We went and it was eight of us that went on the trip and went out there and had a blast. I'm talking about had a blast. So we left from here from Georgia to fly out there. Flight was like 3.5 hours. 3 hours 27 minutes, something like that. It was close to something like that. Not too bad of a flight, not too long of a flight. Now let me tell y'all, I'm new to the flying thing. I'm new to the motherfucker to this shit. Like I went to Vegas in 2021. And I had a good time out there in Vegas. I liked the Vegas as well. When I went out to Vegas. But the thing about flying for me is that damn turbulence. Oh, that shit. That takeoff. Oh man, that takeoff where you just going from level to just oh man, that shit. It fucked with me. I don't know if it fucked with y'all, but it fucks with me. Oh man, that takeoff is something serious. But then after you get in the air, and then like when my trip to Vegas, I don't know, that shit was like the first 20 minutes of the trip, it was bumpy as hell. I'm talking bumpy. Turbulence was coming from nowhere, and you gotta I gotta remind y'all, this is my first time flying in oh man, let me see. I was 39 then. So the last time I flew was about when I think I was 8. So this is my first time flying in 31 years. 31 years. Everywhere I done went to, I done drove. So this is my first time flying in 31 years. I haven't flown since I was, like I say, 8 years old, going to go see family members in Arizona. So that right there, man, it was an experience, So then we come back around. Here we is now, 2022. Bam! I let my homegirl talk me on going to this DR trip. I finally go ahead and do it. Say fuck it, let's go and make it happen. And go out there on the trip with her and get on the plane. This is a smaller plane than the first plane. The plane that I went to Vegas on was big. That plane had a left road, right road where you could go straight through the cabin. You walk down this side of the aisle if you want. Then you got the middle section as well. Then you can walk down that aisle. So it was a way bigger plane, much, much bigger plane when I went to Vegas. This plane that we went to the DR in was smaller. And I think it was older because they had if you ever fly Delta has you can watch movies on Deltas on the TVs and shit. So and then Delta has normally I was used to when I flew, well, I ain't gonna say used to, but when I flew to Vegas, I plugged in my headphone into the back of the seat because that's how I was able to hear the sound of the TV. But on this plane, when we was going there, this plane, man, was had to be older plane. The shit was in my fucking my damn armrest. Or that could have been a newer one too. The one that's on the headrest could have been old. I don't know, but it just felt like it was older on that plane versus plugging it into the TV. So we get on this plane. I'm with my homies, and I was with military people. So military people, I didn't know they got to board the plane early. I thought you had to have I thought that you had to have like first class or pay for all this extra stuff that you want to pay for. Main cabin one, main cabin one, I think is that's the basic. And then if you want to do comfort and so forth on. I thought that you had to pay for all these extra amenities. But military, no, they don't have to pay for that. So that was like a plus for me because I was with military people. So I'm able to get right onto the plane early and keep it moving. And pick out my seat of where I'm going. So that right there was like dope. Next, then before we even get to the plane part, you get into the what we went to. Damn. Oh, check-in. When you doing check-in with military people, on the check-in is so fucking dope because I ain't had to pay shit for my check-in bag. So it was cool to be with them and be doing the check-ins with them. Had to pay for shit. We get on the plane, we leave out. So now it's the same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. We take off in this damn plane. We in this little bit ass plane. I ain't gonna say a mid-sized ass plane that I'm not used to versus being on a big ass fucking plane that I was used to when I went to Vegas and had a good time in Vegas. Now y'all done put me on this little bit ass mid-sized ass plane and I gotta work with this shit. So I'm halfway sleepy, which that worked in my benefit because now we getting ready to take off. And man, this shit is scarier than a motherfucker. For me, it was. I don't know about for anybody else, but for me, the takeoff is scarier than a motherfucker when you doing the takeoff. So getting ready, we do the takeoff and plane going out, going down the road. And you tell when that motherfucker about to take off. At first, I didn't really understand when that motherfucker was about to take off because every time that motherfucker moved, I thought we about to take off. So I'm up here, I'm clenching the shit out the seat. I'm clenching the shit out this damn seat. Every time that motherfucker get ready to take off, I'm holding the goddamn seat like the seat gonna hold me back or some shit. I'm holding this motherfucker. So then I loosen it up because we don't go nowhere. So I'm like, okay, I guess we ain't moving yet. We just chilling still on the what they call the shit, the runway or the drive up shit, whatever it is that you driving to actually get on the shit to take off. Whatever we on, we chilling on it. We just cruising on this motherfucker. So this how I realize now from here on out to know when the plane is actually about to take the fuck off. When you hear them motherfucking engines go, them bitches start, they gear up high speed. Oh, you goddamn about to goddamn hit it now, baby. You about to hit it now, baby. That shit about to goddamn take the fuck off. Oh, you about to take that motherfucker, go down that damn runway hauling ass. Oh man, I'm holding this goddamn seat, wishing to God this motherfucking seat will hold me back. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you came in. Everybody was late. So you came in late on it. Princess. With everybody else, I'm doing a solo dolo tonight because Ja is doing a party, and then Chocolate she end up she had to dip out on me tonight. So we're gonna talk about my experience to Jamaica, man. So you get to rock with it, and you get to hit my whole take on how I feel with the experience of going to Jamaica. Give me 1 second, y'all. Experience. I know when y'all listen to this shit on podcast, y'all gonna be like, man, what is he doing? Y'all can't see me what I'm doing because I'm on my phone typing. But when you listen to this shit, just stay right with me. It's all good. Talking about my trip to the experience. All right, so we gonna jump back. So now we going to where I left off. We taking out down the damn runway, and motherfucking engine just roar the fuck up. Now I done left the shit. The trip already done started off interesting. The shit already started off fucking interesting because I got a homegirl, my homegirl that went with me. I ain't gonna even say no names, but I'm gonna tell a story. Shit. I hope don't get mad at me if you ever see this podcast. I'm just telling the story, but I'm not gonna tell no names and no shit. I'm just gonna tell a story, and people just can imagine this shit in their head. But I'm gonna tell a story. So in the story, now I tell y'all we getting to the airport. So let me go back a little bit in the story, and I'm gonna go back to when we was headed to the airport. So when we headed to the airport, my homegirl come pick me up from the crib, and when she come pick me up from the crib, you know, before she got to the crib, she had told me, little dude that she was talking to, one of his another girl he was talking to, then hit her up in the email and got the email. Don't like at first she don't know how she got the fucking email, and then she figured out how she got the email because I guess on her email when she did something for him, and the email end up her email ended up showing up in a dude email, and then the other girl I guess that he was talking to end up end up seeing the email and goddamn when he seen she's the other girl from the UK, when she seen the email, she hit my homegirl up. So my homegirl was she was like she was like she was like oh shit, I'm trying to. So my homegirl was like, so she getting a text and like, what should she do? I'm like, shit, find out what's going on. Shit, fuck it, find out. See what's going on with the whole situation. Shit, fuck it. You need to know this. This gonna give you questions. One thing I tell you, I believe when you ask God something, He will answer your question. She asked God to tell the truth. God answered the question. God's telling you the truth. He's giving you the information. You ask for it, here you go. So now the shit she trying to find out what's going on, and and so they texting. So the girl telling her all the stuff that she been doing with um with the dude, with a dude and all this shit, so forth on all the shit. And I ain't gonna go. The shit was so fucking long. I'm not gonna spend all day trying to get to it. Just know the shit. It was a bunch of stories. Just oh, I've been doing this for him when he was this and when he was down doing this. He was here when he couldn't talk with you during these times. He was talking to me when this time he was here. I couldn't come here, so you came there. It was just she painted a picture and filled in blanks for my homie that my homegirl didn't know. So she painted the pictures and filled in the blanks for them pictures that she been trying to figure out. So now, we get this is all going on in the midst of us picking me up from my house, driving to Hartsfield Atlanta Airport, and getting on the bus to take us to the international side and doing check-ins. This whole time, I'm so turned. I'm lit because we got down. I'm about to go on my first international fucking trip. And my homegirl, she lit too. She enjoying it too. But then she got hit with this ton of fucking bricks. And goddamn, so this ton of bricks hit her ass, and then she got down, got to deal with this. But it's like fuck it, we still finna go on this trip, have fun. It's me and her and some friends. So we finna go on this motherfucker and have us a great motherfucking time, great fucking time. So now, fast forward, let's go through it back. I'm still telling you as we go through the house, through the airport. I'm hungry as shit. So we get through check-in, through doing all the TSA and shit. They take you through all the check-ins and you do all that shit, and then what was so after we go through that, I'm hungry. I want to give me something to eat, so I'm going over here to get something to eat. She's still texting the girl, so now the girl giving her more information. Like, oh shit, he was doing this. He was like, oh shit. So some of this, like, damn, like, oh shit, she really fucking spilling the tea on this shit. Like, oh, this mug goddamn really breaking this shit down. Now, mind you, her boyfriend don't know none of this shit. He happy as fuck. He got them just waiting to meet her. So for him, it's like he fucking happy. Like he don't know he about to get hit with a bag of shit. He don't know that. He don't know a bag of shit about to hit him yet. And so now I'm getting me something to eat. I'm just fill me in the midst. I'm sleepy. I'm hungry at the same goddamn time. So I'm just trying to goddamn get done what I need to get done so I can give me my food, relax, and chill out. So they texting. So now I'm thinking, okay, when you get on the plane, you don't have no unless you buy the Wi-Fi signal the surf the surf for your social medias and all them things. If you buy Wi-Fi, then you can do that. But if you don't buy Wi-Fi, they give you the free version. But I think the free version only gives you text messages, shit like that. So get on the plane, like I told you, we taking the fuck off. I'm not everybody in our group that's flying there on our plane. It's 4 of us. So we get on the plane, but we all got different seats because Delta done picked our seats for us. So we all got different seats. So now I get on this motherfucker. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I go and get in this bitch. I'm after we take off and we get over that little hurdle, maybe 10 minutes later, I'm knocked the fuck out. I'm knocked out. I'm sleep like a motherfucker. I mean, I missed the snacks, the graham crackers, the water, I missed all this shit. And I was looking, I wanted me some of them damn graham crackers, man. Them Delta graham crackers be fucking hitting. Them motherfuckers be hitting, man. Them Delta graham crackers. I missed that shit. Damn. But fuck it, it is what it is. So now we get to DR. If y'all see, we land. I don't know if I put the pictures up yet or the video up yet of how we land. Now, when we get to DR, and I'm trying to paint this picture for y'all vividly so y'all can kind of see what I seen as I got there in my experience, just to say it, so y'all can kind of know, I guess, what to expect, or y'all can compare my experience to your experience when you go. So now, man, like I say, this is my first time going out the country. So I'm thinking everything is just like Atlanta, Texas. I just guess you can say America, the United States. I'm thinking it's okay. Same thing. You hear everybody talk about DR, how lit it is, how much fun it is, and they did this, they did that. So I'm thinking, oh shit, this gotta be in my mind. This is gonna be the same thing. I'm leaving, just even though I'm going to another country, I'm going to something that's still gonna be similar. I guess look wise, maybe that was what I was thinking. Look wise, that everything was gonna be the same. Look wise, like what I see here in the States would be the same that I see in DR. Totally different, totally fucking different. And I'm gonna tell y'all, totally fucking different. So we get off, we land at the airport. Instead of us pulling up at, like, if you go to the airport and they pull out and they let the damn little thing that you walk on, let it come out to the plane and shit. And that's how you get out to walk into the airport. This shit now, you don't do that shit here. This, or at least not on this flight that we on. We got them stopped in the middle of the fucking runway. We got a little tube, like a hamster tube. That's what the shit remind me of, like a fucking hamster tube. You ever had a hamster and the hamster go through little tubes and shit? That's what we got, like a little hamster tube that you can watch a motherfucker in. And we going through the little fucking tube, walking down this motherfucker. Now, mind you, after I get on my homegirl, she in the front of the plane, so she get out first. I didn't woke up at the right when we about to land, maybe 20 minutes before we about to land. I finally wake up. So my homegirl, she's in the front. She gets out first. She's waiting on me and the other two guys that came with us. She's waiting on them to get off. And come on out on the plane so all of us can be together. So the whole plane is full. So the way they bring it, you get off your little hamster tube, they got buses and shit. They bring these buses around. So everybody get on the little buses and you ride the little buses and shit to the airport, which is it's a short ass distance. It's not far at all. The shit is short as fuck. I mean, you can literally damn near walk there, but I mean, I'm glad that they do drive you there, but you can literally walk there. But it's safer, I guess you can say, because you don't want to walk and a motherfucker come through with one of the little airport cars or some shit and run your ass over, or you ain't paying attention. So it's safer to goddamn get your ass on the bus. I think you got to get on the bus anyway, but it's so close you can walk to that motherfucker. Basically, what I'm trying to say. All right, now so my homegirl waiting on us. I get off the little hamster tube. I go meet with her and link up with her. Like, just, man, I was knocked out, bro. They didn't even serve us no drink. I'm telling her that shit, man. Hey, this flight was this ghetto ass flight, man. They ain't serve us no drinks, man. They ain't give us no graham crackers, no peanuts, no nut. So she like, yes, they did. They gave us that shit. Like, they did. She's like, yeah. What the fuck I was doing then? Sleeping in a motherfucker. I was knocked the fuck out. So I was mad that I missed them. So now my homegirl tell me she been texting the whole fucking flight. She was sleepy at first, I think, because she ain't been sleep really. But now that this whole, you know how some shit wire you up, some shit, some juice done got her in her ass now, because this female hit her up, and now she learning up the story about when she got down what was it? Give me a second. Now she learning about the girl that's been filling voids when she's not with him, and she's been having questions though. Like she'll tell me, like, legit, why he don't call me this, but he tell me he want this, but he do something different. Now that the difference is understood now why he was doing something different. It's understood now. So she been on the flight the whole damn time, texting this woman that's in the UK. So I'm like, damn, y'all been texting? She's like, yeah, man, I done got some good shit from her. She done told me the fucking juice. She done told me the shit. All these shits when he got hurt and he was in the hospital. She was there helping him and sending money. And she was supposed to come for this time, but ended up she had got COVID, so she couldn't come for this time. Oh, well, he couldn't talk to her because he'd be on the phone with her at this time of night, so they couldn't talk. So he had to get a time. She done bought furniture and shit for his house. I'm talking about this girl and this girl and got down. This nigga had one that was breaking that fucking bread. You know what I'm saying? She was spending that money. So they in my home, we get on the bus. She done found all this shit. I'm like, damn, you got your questions, you got your answers now. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy. Now mind y'all, this nigga, him and the young lady that I was meeting over there, they flew in together. So they flew in together, and so they plane landed before our plane landed. So they was already at the airport. So mind you, he don't know this shit about to get ready and hit him right now. In his head, the flight is smooth. Shit is cool. This shit is cool. Ain't shit. This shit ain't. He looking like man. I'm about to see my baby, and I'm gonna hug up on her, kiss up on her, and all this good shit. And we gonna have us a good time. Go in the pool, go riding in the dirt bike, go on the trips, on the excursion, get on the party. I'm literally. I'm not saying that's what he said out of his mouth, but I'm thinking like just how a motherfucker gonna think when you don't know a motherfucker know your dirt. You don't know a motherfucker know that you got this girl over here you been fucking with and been lying to her. You don't know this. So you just thinking like, shit, we all on a good ass fucking trip. We about to have a good ass time. Not know the bag of shit about to come stink this whole motherfucker up. So we get there. And so she like, I'm gonna tell him, or do I tell him? I said, shit, might well get out the way, fuck it. So we get there. Y'all should have seen this nigga face. This, oh man, he was happy. He is just like, oh man, he don't even know what's about to come. And I ain't again, me, I'm if you going let me put it this way. If you gonna cheat and you gonna have multiple women and playing this like that, you gotta be cautious, man. You gotta have that stuff covered. You gotta have it covered, man. You can't sit there and play them games, like you can't be sloppy with it. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't be sloppy with it, bro. So I'm not mad, and I don't know. I'm just like this shit playing in my head. Like, damn, homeboy don't even know what's about to get this shit about to goddamn hit him. Like, oh man, like Nick can't wave a flag and say caution. You know what I'm saying? Something to prepare. It's just like, damn, dog, this shit about to hit your ass. Like, damn. So we get out the plane, y'all. And my ass got this. One thing I tell y'all I'll never do. I never got them go on a trip again with a motherfucking carry bag. That motherfucker gonna be on wheels from now on. I fucked up. I got this old heavy ass bag. I got so much shit packed in this bag. Man, bag heavier than a motherfucker. I know it had to be about 100 pounds. And my ass gonna goddamn carry this big ass bag. And everybody else on the trip got motherfucking rolling suitcase. So I'm the only motherfucker carrying a heavy ass bag without a bag on wheels or without one that's fucking rolling. Don't do that shit to yourself. Take it from me. Don't do that shit to yourself. Don't do that shit to yourself at all. Cause you goddamn will fuck yourself up walking around a big ass airport and you gotta carry this motherfucker over your shoulders and shit. And you trying to goddamn get through this airport and go through you gotta go through I think what this shit is immigration or whatever the fuck it is. You gotta go through and bag killing the shit out your shoulders. Can't win about 100 fucking pounds. I never do that shit. So I'm ordering me new luggage right now. Goddamn, that's something. Don't do that to yourself. I'm telling you, you're gonna be fucked up. So now back to it. Back to when we come out. After we need to go through all the TSA shit and everybody, and we come out. I don't see them, but my homegirl, she see them. So she like, there they go. So he happy. He see her. He happy to see his girl and everything. He happy. I'm just like, oh shit. Woo, this nigga about to get hit with a ton of fucking bricks, man. This shit ain't gonna. This shit is not gonna make a nigga smile when he hear goddamn his shit done been busted. And she didn't meet the other girl. The other girl didn't talk to her. They've been talking for the last 4 hours. And she didn't gave her so much goddamn detail and tea and spilled in all the fucking questions you wouldn't goddamn have known. She got it all. So I'm fuck it. We just going, we here. I'm turned, I'm lit. Like y'all going there, y'all see when we leave in the airport, getting into the vans and shit. I'm having fun. This vacation to me. I work all the time. I'm always doing something. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, look, we have fun. You know, no matter I'm with my homegirl, regardless. No matter whatever how to feel on that end is my homegirl. That's her dude. But I'm team her all day. 100% I'm team her. So you know what I'm saying? Whatever she decide, we Gucci. She cool. She with me. We good. So I'm on her team. Whatever decision, if she whatever, I'm team her. Just that let's just clear that up. I'm team her. But it's just like until she say what the word is or go, they grown. They handle what they handle their shit. It ain't got nothing to do with me. They handle their shit. I'm just on her team. So we get in the van. Y'all see on Instagram, y'all see me walking. I take the pictures and shit. And we going to get loaded onto the heated to the van and shit. So it's super dope. We get in the van and got the people. They already had the transportation shit set up. I was super glad to be with them too, because I ain't know they travel like military people always traveling, so they already kind of knew the certain preparations and steps. I didn't know this shit, so thank God I was with them in advance to be able to learn this shit. So as I'm learning this shit, as I start traveling, if I'm by myself or travel with somebody else, I got knowledge and experience of this shit now. Now we get to the hotel, y'all, and again we'll circle back around to them later. So in the van they having their conversation. Now let's go back to the trip. Get to the trip. We riding, bruh. If you ever go to the DR, this shit is crazy. Like imagine in America, you see people on motorcycles. You might see maybe a motorcycle. And you got one person on the back of the motherfucker riding on the back. And then you got and that's it. They got the helmet or no more than one at a time, unless you see somebody that's doing crazy shit. But even when they doing crazy shit, they only still have no more than about one at a time. Even that you see when they on dirt bikes and shit, it's still just one person at a time on that motherfucker. But when we got a DR, they riding. I don't know if the motherfucker dirt bikes, motorcycles, or what. I'm gonna call them motorcycles. I'm gonna just call them motorcycles. That's what we're gonna stick with. So they riding motorcycles, but these some liberty ass motorcycles now. And they riding them around like we get in our cars in the morning time and get ready to go to work and shit. That's what they riding around on these dirt bikes, but or motorbikes or whatever the fuck they is. Y'all got the vision, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motorbikes, dirt bikes, they're the same thing. But here's what fucked me up. We riding on a little bus and shit on the van. Man, I seen them motherfuckers. It was 4 people, 4 grown human beings on the motherfucking dirt bike. Now you like the size of the dirt bike or the motorcycle, whatever the fuck the size. It's 4 of them motherfuckers on that bitch. And like they like nigga, it's like how you paddling the car getting ready to go to the club and shit. And you're like, yeah, come on, y'all, we gonna make this shit fit. Them motherfuckers make it. They it's fun to them. They having a blast. Like this shit is life to them. This shit is like they do this every day. That's the expression I got off their face. They do this every day. This is normal to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking, damn, this some dangerous shit. They about to get on this motherfucking moped ride on this street with these other cars or whatever motherfucker fall off or some shit. In my brain, that's how I'm thinking. Like, damn, that's some dangerous ass shit. But looking at the facial expressions, that shit was like, oh man, we do this every day. That's how I got from the laughs, the giggles of just looking at the facial expressions. So I was fucking blown the fuck away. I tried to catch a picture of the shit. That's how fucking blown away I was of the shit. I wish I could bring in pictures of this shit as we come. But I was fucking blown away. So now we leave. We seeing all these people riding the motorcycles and coming down on the motorcycles and just everybody is just in their own zone. Now, one thing I tell y'all, man, the DR is a very, very it's a poor country, man. From my opinion, it's like it's a mixture, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like you ride the buildings look old as shit. Like the subway look old. That motherfucker like it was the first subway that ever came. Just because of the building it was in. The motherfucker look like the first fucking subway that they created, that they made. That's what it looked like, the first damn subway. And then I seen KFC. That motherfucker was in an old ass building. And I'm like, damn, man, the Colonel got them. This must have been the first stop he made. We thought it was in America. That nigga really made the first stop in goddamn DR. That's how old the goddamn building look. So, and again, maybe it's just the building. I'm visualizing. All this shit is just me visualizing the shit as I'm passing by, headed to the resort. I'm just visualizing, like I'm seeing the signs, Subway. I'm familiar with that. I know that. I know the sub sandwiches. Okay, cool. But then when I see the sign, then I see the building. The building is not as attractive. The building is kind of make me feel like that's a Subway I don't want to eat at. Same thing with KFC. I see the sign, but then the building made me say that's a KFC. I might not want to eat it, but I'm familiar with it because it's from America. So when you go there, you're gonna see shit that you're familiar with, but the buildings might not look like they. You know how here we got like you might have the health inspector graded the building. The building has a 87 B plus or 95 B A plus or A minus, whatever. Don't look like that motherfucker had no health inspector that was checking that motherfucker. Now I could be wrong again, y'all. I'm assuming this is my opinion. Please don't think that I'm telling y'all not to go. I'm just giving y'all my full opinion and the thoughts that I was having in the midst of me driving to the resorts. So I'm not saying the motherfucker could have been immaculate on the inside. I didn't go inside. I didn't stop at the KFC and go get no chicken to see if it tastes different or anything because we didn't rent a car. You know, everything we was doing was either we got a cab or we was on the bus. You know, we set the excursions up. So don't take it and think when y'all get there like, man, mailman said this shit, that shit, nah, I ain't going to eat that because, no, the shit could have been great. It might have been good. I didn't know. I might know when I go back. When I go back again next year, Love's Will, I'll be maybe tell y'all on that trip, hey, I stopped. Remember I told y'all about the KFC? I stopped there this time. The shit was how it was hit. No, the shit was exactly how I felt. The way the building looked, that's how the chicken looked. That's how the chicken was. I'll be able to tell y'all. But right now, I'm just telling y'all how I feel in the midst of going to the resort. So now we passed by the Subway, the KFC, headed to the resorts. They gas station. The shit blew my fucking mind. The gas said $232 and something cents. I'm like, what the fuck? You might see 400 or 6. Like, what the fuck? But that's when you see that high ass number, that is in pesos. So the shit is in pesos. So in American dollars, it could be, I don't know, $6, $5 a gallon or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But the shit just like, man, just $236 and some cents for the gallon of gas. Or what the fuck going on over here? So, you know, I had to learn like that wasn't the price. That was pesos. That wasn't dollars. So you see that going. So then we get to the return on the street where we're going to the resort. Now, I haven't seen the resort. My homegirl haven't seen the resort. So we don't know. Nobody knows what the resort looks like besides what we seen on the pictures. We seen the pictures on Google. We seen the pictures on Google. But again, nobody knows what this shit look like. So we going in blind. Now let me tell you why that became concerning. Why? Before we got there. As we driving down, it's probably about a 20-minute drive from the airport to our resort. That's kind of what we're looking at. Probably about a 20-minute drive now. Okay, so now you driving down, and You seeing trash on the side of the road. You seeing buildings that's old as shit, but it's not as trashy as bad. You just see a little bit of trash, but you see a lot of half built buildings. Um, oh, excuse me, I've been on all day. So you see a lot of half built buildings. Um, you see, it's not as appealing. You know what I'm saying? Grass is kind of high in certain areas, then it's cut in certain areas. It's not as appealing, you know what I'm saying, as you thinking it would be. So, um, here's why I say when it became like, hey, we ain't seen the hotel or the resort that we staying at, and homegirl said, look, hey y'all, we get to the resort, I ain't picked this. The other guy that was with us, he the one that picked this. Now the reason why she said that, like I say, the resort is about 20 minutes away from the airport we were staying. I say 20, maybe 25 minutes away. It wasn't that far. So when we pulling up, you turn down this street that's got a big fucking wooden sign that's look like it's been there for 45, maybe 65 years, and they ain't really did shit to the sign. The sign was been there since the first day that they put that motherfucker up. It's the same way in the same place. It then got beat up by the sun. It's dry rotted and everything. So the motherfucker look old as shit. So then when you turn, it ain't nothing but grass on this side, grass on this side. So it's like we going in the hood. If you from Atlanta, imagine kind of like going through the bluff to get to the dome. You know, the dome is supposed to be nice, but you going but when they taking you down these streets, you know, you going through the college area. You picture Atlanta now, you going through college area, you going out through all the college, and you know, over there in the where Clark and Spelman and stuff, you know, that's hood. And then you go through, if you keep on going straight, you can pass it, or you come up through the bluff or something. You know, you going through the bluff, and now they did a little cleanup over there and stuff, but you still it's hood. It's kind of what I'm painting a picture of. Take out the new shit that they didn't put out the bluff. Remove out that shit. All the new shit. Just imagine this shit don't have no new shit but old bluff. That's what you're going through. Before then, when you get to the dome, you're like, oh shit, okay. That's how it was for us. We going through this motherfucker like, oh shit, bro. You see, motherfuckers got an old goddamn Ford Bronco chill that's sitting up against the wall, and they sitting out there eating and just laughing. Got another motherfucker over a little bar, look like they got them mudded this motherfucker together, and and people they created a window and shit, and so they created the window, and you got people selling stuff out of here. I'm just saying the shit looks hood, so you thinking like, the fuck we didn't book the what the fuck we didn't book the resort at. So you know, we just can't. Only thing we can do is wait. We here now, we here now. Nothing we can do about it. We finna find out what the fuck we got. So you pull up, you pass by maybe about two, maybe two resorts. I'd say maybe one, maybe no. Let me see. Maybe one or two resorts before we got to our resort. So we passed by this big building, and the reason we know it's a resort because you saw the sign out there that said whatever the name of the resort was. So you know that's a resort, even though it's outside of this fucking hood ass area. You know it's a resort. So we get to our resort. We get on, we pull up, we come in through the gate. They check everybody in. They let them know we going for our check-ins and shit like that. Pull on around, going through everything. Pull up to the resort. Shit looks nice. I'm talking about the shit looks fucking nice. As you looking at as you pull up to it, it is fucking nice. The front entrance is just a big wide open ass entrance. You come in, is just open. You know it don't never get colder because they don't have no doors on it. It's no doors. When you pull up to the door, when you pull up to the front, it's literally you're getting off and you are walking into it's an open space. That's all it is a big ass fucking open space. So you go up, you're like, okay, cool. Now, let me tell you, for my fellas, I'm gonna tell you like this. The women there are beautiful. I'm talking about the women in DR are beautiful. Man, the women are beautiful. They are beautiful, man. They're nice. You know what I'm saying? And this is from the women there that's there all the way up to the women that are working there. I'm talking about Jesus. They beautiful, especially at the front desk. Not amazing. The housekeeper, it's kind of like, I mean, they pretty, but they ain't like. Let's just say they not like the ones that work at the front desk. Let me put it there. They work there. They not like the ones at the front desk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Front desk. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. The ones at the front desk is what I'm gonna do. I want to, but the maids is decent. They decent, but the women though, the not only just the women, the resort, you got people from every aspect of life here. Um, Women from UK, not the women, not and these are not women from what I told you with my homegirl, the woman that she met from UK that was talking to her boyfriend. No, these are some other women like from UK. I love they fucking accent. Oh, I love they fucking accent. Sound fucking amazing when they talk. Um, you got America, of course, Jamaica, seen France, um, and it was probably a couple of other nationalities there that was there as well. That was all at the hotel, and the hotel that we stayed at was the Rio Republica, Ru Republica, RIU Republica. That's the hotel that we stayed at. So if y'all want to know where we stayed at and y'all want to go check out the hotel and see if y'all like it, we stayed there. I just kind of give you a quick. It had I think like eight pools. One of them with a slide on it. It had a gym. Now the gym equipment, that shit wasn't the best, man. That shit was broken up in all types of shit. So the gym equipment wasn't the best of the best of what you would have thought it would have been. That shit wasn't out there. They could have went in there and did better with the damn gym equipment and shit. But we made it work. We made it work when it did our workout. Made it work. The bar, they got the swim up. They got one, two, I think two or three swim up bars. Where you can go swim up, get you something to drink. The drinks, drink what you fucking want. Shit is all in fucking inclusive. Drink as much as you want. Drink. I don't drink now. I don't drink. That's one thing about me. I don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink at all. But they gave me some shit called a Miami Vice. And the shit they put together, and then when he was finna put the liquor in, I was like, nah, I don't want the liquor. But all the shit that he put together, that shit was good, man. That shit was fucking good. The Miami Vice was fucking good. Without the liquor. That was without the liquor. Um, so they got the pools and like I said, like the two or three swimming bars, and then they got the stages and the concerts, and then I think it was 8 restaurants on the compound. Um, one or two clubs on there, or one club, one bar. I think no, about two clubs maybe. Different types of food that you can eat. Now, what I would suggest on there is don't eat like the hamburgers and the shit and the hot dogs and the nachos and shit that was like in the little sports bar. No, do not eat that shit, man. In the middle of the fucking day, so you got people that's going jumping in and out the pool. Everybody got them playing around, laughing, hugged up, and just doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Going on excursions, coming back, and then they just sticking their nasty ass hand in there, grabbing a burger and shit, or grabbing a hot dog, or grabbing some fucking nachos and shit. They're sticking their nasty ass hand in that shit, man. That midday shit, don't fuck with. Don't fuck with. That's my opinion. Don't fuck with that midday shit. Leave that shit the fuck alone. You don't know who done rubbed their nasty ass hand after they done got in this pool, or been rubbing on somebody. I don't know what the fuck you been doing, but I would say don't fuck with that shit. Now if you catch it when it first come out, okay, that's different because it's fresh coming out. Cool. But now that motherfucker been there for a minute and you don't know who done breathe, sneeze, coughed on that shit. Leave that shit the fuck alone. Leave it alone. That's my opinion. Do what you want to do. You choose. If you still want to do it, your stomach might be that fucking hungry. You might want something to eat. Do what you feel it works for you. I'm just trying to tell you, I will leave that shit the fuck alone. I wait. I either eat breakfast or I goddamn wait to dinner or shit. Go to that KFC I told you about, the motherfucker that goddamn you the shit look like the first KFC. Go to that motherfucker. You know it might be good. At least I can't tell you nothing about that, so you can tell me something about that motherfucker. Go to the first Subway that was ever made when we was headed to the resort. Go check that motherfucker out midday instead of eating that shit there. So I would definitely suggest not to eat that shit. Leave that shit right where the fuck is at. Um, then what else we got? So then you got you walk out on that motherfucker, you keep on going down. You got the beach, you got the volleyball little court right here. You got you can play basketball in the pool. The whole pool is warm. The pool is heated. Out the water is heated. So shit feels fucking great. And then it's a pool to where it's not like a like you got a 4 feet, 2 feet or some shit, or and then it drops down to 12. No, one fucking level, 4.5 feet, all the fucking way across. All the fucking way across. Just you can play in the pool and have a blast. And you goddamn can go in this motherfucker 4.5 feet all the fucking way across the fucking pool. That shit is motherfucking goddamn. That shit is dope. When I tell you that shit was dope, that shit was fucking dope. So, let me see. So we going through there. Now, what else? I want to make sure I don't miss nothing. The beach. The beach is nice. They try to sell you all types of shit on the beach. So be prepared to sell. They're gonna try to sell you shit on the beach. They're gonna try to sell you every motherfucking thing that they can on the beach. So just be prepared for that shit, because they will try to do it. It's best to get you as much all the shit you need when you on your way over there, because they gonna try to, hey man, get you this, hey man, get you that. And I ain't knocking it. They hustling. I'm not knocking it hustle. I'm not knocking them goddamn working to get the bread. I'm not mad at them at all. You know, you got to get the paper, get your motherfucking paper. But I don't need some of the shit that y'all trying to sell. You know, so you pack as much shit as you can. Now, when you leave there, you go to the room. The room's pretty nice. You know, I would have preferred a room that was closer to the beach or some shit that was right next to the water versus the room we got. Shit was facing a little road. I seen this little ass fucking I don't know. The motherfucking truck was the truck, the body of it, but the cab was in the front. Shit was made funny as fuck. Funny made ass truck. I got the room where I see these little funny ass trucks and shit riding by and that funny ass shit. So it was not the best fucking view, but hey, it's all good. I came there to have fun and enjoy myself. So that's how the hotel looked that we stayed at for the Rio Republic. So now back to it. We check into it. Check into the hotel. Everybody get checked in now. Like I said, the women was fucking beautiful. All the way that was checking the women that was coming from other countries. All the way to the women that worked at the front desk. You know, then so forth on in the hotel. So now we get there, we check in. First day we check in, we walking, enjoying it, enjoying ourselves. We going around, we just trying to soak the shit in. You know, first time, I think that was everybody except for 2 people, first time ever being in the DR. But the other six of us, that's the first time. Now, mind you, I don't know if my homegirl done told her boyfriend just yet that she know about the other fucking girl. So, man, we all got down just having fun, just enjoying in our own little fucking world. Matter of fact, I think she did tell me that she told him. And then it was like, fuck it. Just said, hey, after we did this trip, it's over, we done. And, fuck it. We gonna move on. I didn't get into all the details about it. She was straight. She was safe. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that mattered to me. She was safe and straight, cool. Bam. So now we get there the first day, we chilling out. No excursions and shit, because all the excursions started earlier. So we got there too late, so we couldn't do nothing. So we just enjoying the hotel. Everybody just chilling out, walking around the hotel and just relaxing and having us a good time. So bam. Now here we come. We got an excursion the next damn day. The next day, we got an excursion. We about to get ready and go to where we about to go. And I might have to break this shit down. Yeah, I might. It's gonna be this shit is already 54 minutes. I wasn't even trying to goddamn talk to this long with it. I want to jump into something else, but Fuck it. Let's keep on going. So now we got the next day. Here we go. Next day, we jump up. We getting ready to go on the excursion. So goddamn, we getting to go on and we going to Santo Domingo. That's where we about to go. So I'm like, cool. I had already told my homegirl, like, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I want to learn about the culture. She had already told me. She said, it's not gonna be a fun trip. It's more like an educational trip. So I'm like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. So that's what I'm telling her while we here still in the States before we get there. Woo! If you don't want to goddamn learn about it, if you ain't with no long ass history ass trip, don't take that shit. Don't take that shit. Get you a car if you want to go to Santo Domingo. That's the thing. Because if you go on with a tour guide, whew, man, let me tell you, this shit motherfucking was so goddamn long. About 3 o'clock, we damn near done. We done. We Gucci. We ready to go back home. We ready to head back to the we ready to head our ass back to the goddamn hotel so we can goddamn get back to having fun or some shit. Something. That's what we ready to get back to the hotel to do. We want to get back so we ain't gotta worry about the bullshit. So now, well, I ain't gonna say the bullshit, but we didn't got bored. Let me put it that way. We didn't fucking got bored. Goddamn, because this shit ain't the way that we thought the shit was gonna be. It was cool in the beginning. Hey, cool, we get here, we see the little cave shit. They took us down in the Batman cave. This gotta be where Batman live, because they took us down in this motherfucker that was so fucking deep in the water. I probably ain't posted it on my Instagram, but I am gonna post it. The Batman cave. They took us down there. That's where his ass be hiding in and shit. So we go in the fucking Batman cave. The shit deep down. You going down a damn 1,000 stairs just to get down to this motherfucker. And you just walking through, and it's hot as shit. The humidity, the sun ain't even out. It's just fucking hot. So walk through the Batman cave, seeing all this shit, everybody taking the pictures and shit. Now we got to walk up all these thousands of fucking stairs, and I'm over exaggerating. It wasn't 1,000 stairs, literally, but it felt like that shit. How deep we went down into that motherfucker. So we go into the motherfucker, and then Arizona. Now we already getting tired. Like, okay, cool. When we going to the next thing, the shit getting bored. I'm getting hungry. Shoot over here to get some food. Now we go get some food, and I tell the lady that my homegirl is my homegirl, a boyfriend, the young lady I'm with, and myself. So I'm like, look, man, I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. So we go over here to find I see a little spot where we can grab something to eat as we walking in the little place where the Batman cave was. Seen them over there. I said, cool shit. Fuck it. We going over here to get us something to eat. So I order a hot dog and shit. I'm trying to speak the language. Don't really understand how to explain it to the lady. So I'm just my homegirl Googling the shit so we can goddamn translate what we saying. So she Googled it. We want 3 hot dogs, a burrito, and some water and juice, all this shit. Bam. Telling them. Lady go get the shit. Now, when the lady go get the shit, she goes back, she bring out, I only want ketchup and mustard on the hot dogs. That's it. So the lady go back, she like, okay, what is uno, dos, tres? So tres hot dogs. So the lady go back, she get the hot dogs. But this when she come back with 2 hot dogs in the burrito. And then she got down and give us the waters and the juices and shit. So okay, cool. I get I get a hot dog to the young lady I'm with. Then my homegirl boyfriend, he get on the other hot dog. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting on the third hot dog. Now it's a hot dog in this glass case in front of me. This motherfucker got ketchup and mayo on this bitch, and it looked like it's been sitting there since last year. But the motherfucker goddamn is in this glass case. So I'm thinking it's a display hot dog. Like they just displaying what they have. That's what this is. This is only for the display. So I'm waiting on the hot dogs. I tell my homegirl them to go ahead and go because I see the crowd is starting to go through the bus. So I tell them go ahead and go to the bus, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get my hot dog. I'm right behind y'all. So when the lady come back from the back, I'm like, hey, we missing one hot. She asked me what's wrong. I said, we missing one hot dog. I said, another hot dog. Do y'all know this motherfucker pulled the display hot dog out and put that motherfucker on the counter for me to eat the display hot dog? This mother, I'm talking about, she literally pulled out the display hot dog with the ketchup and the fucking mayo on it and set that bitch down like I'm gonna eat this display hot dog. I'm not eating that shit. I'm not finna, and I'm not eating this shit. What the hell I look like eating a display hot dog? The motherfucker that's been up there since last year, you gonna get that motherfucker to me since you ain't goddamn brought the third hot dog? Like, no, man, I don't want this hot dog. Plus, I told you I only want ketchup and mustard, not ketchup and mayo. See. Waiting on this damn woman to make my goddamn hot dog. I almost got stuck in Santo Domingo. Ain't that about a bitch? I almost got my ass stuck in Santo Domingo fucking with her in a damn hot dog. Everybody on the bus waiting on me for the goddamn, because I goddamn got to get me my ketchup and mustard hot dog that I'm thinking gonna be good, because it's like my homegirl, them hot dog looked good. That motherfucker looked good. And it had to be good because when I got to the bus, that shit was gone. I'm talking about that shit was gone. Man, do y'all know when she went back there, the lady made me my fucking hot dog? The hot dog that she made me, it looked like the motherfucker just threw that bitch in some water, threw it in the microwave for about 7 minutes, took that motherfucker out, threw that bitch on a bun with some ketchup and mustard and said, there you go. That motherfucker still, that bitch tastes like some motherfucking bologna. That bitch tastes just like some motherfucking bologna. That's what that goddamn hot dog tastes like. I took 3 bites out that bitch and I balled that motherfucker up. I didn't even finish that motherfucker. I almost got left for this old dry ass, bologna ass hot dog. You got down and heat this motherfucker up, and you know, we like our shit burnt. You know what I'm saying? We want a grill dog. Burn this bitch a little bit. Goddamn, so I can goddamn throw my ketchup and mustard and eat me some potato chips. Don't bring me this shit that you put in the microwave with some water and goddamn heat up for 7 minutes. But need to hear that. Now I got to haul, run, and get my ass back to the bus so I don't get stuck out here in fucking Santo Domingo. If I had got stuck, I wouldn't have known where the fuck to go. I wouldn't have known what the fuck. All the signs in Spanish. I don't know to go left, right, up, down, around the corner. Take this highway to get. I would have been fucked up. So when you go on these excursions, stay close to your goddamn bus. Because you don't want to get left in a motherfucking place you don't know shit about and you can't speak a not nan lick of fucking Spanish. That's some shit you don't want to do. So we go to this place, after we leave the Batman cave, we get back on the bus. Now we ride and we seeing Christopher Columbus, where they said he used to wait for the boats to come in and shit at the lighthouse. And then we go from Christopher Columbus at the lighthouse to the next stop to where something else, where we go to downtown in Santo Domingo, where we go and we see the little buildings and we stop at the fucking oh man, what it is? It's like the White House, like the president of the country house, like his house. Man, these motherfucking guards looked the crookedest man. I gotta post the pictures of that shit, y'all. Them niggas look the motherfucking crookedest shit. They just looking like them walking around with their big ass AR-15s and oh man, just y'all watch them movies where you see the motherfucking the crooked ass military or the crooked ass government or whatever. That's how them motherfuckers they look crooked. I'm talking about them motherfuckers look crooked. They like, I know they like, man, they bring these people by here looking at us like we motherfucking puppets, like I'm a motherfucking freak show or some shit. Man, them niggas look like they were ready to shoot somebody. Them niggas really did. They look like they ready to shoot somebody. Somebody had to grab that gate the wrong way, man. Shit, you been in some shit, bro. So we leave watching that little shit, and we get back on the bus. We leave their version of the White House, I should say, and now so we go downtown, deeper downtown. We walk through downtown and shit, and only thing I'll say that I did notice on that tour, one thing I did notice. Okay, so in the excursion, they was gonna feed us through the middle of the day. So we stopped at this little restaurant in the midst of the trip. All the black people, we were downstairs. Everybody else took their ass upstairs. I didn't notice it until they pointed it out to me. Because when they first, they said, hey, the people that's in the group was, let me see, 7 of us went. Yeah, the 7 out of the 8 or 7 out of our 8 group went. And so like the 7 people come, who are that? So we all go and we go in. Everything like, oh, okay, cool. We got down. They didn't ask us come in first. We excuse me. Let me. Can I get by you? I'm with them. Bam, bam, bam. You do that. Go in. Bam. Okay, y'all table is right here. Just here, chill out. Bam. Right here next to that. Nah, they got us by the bathroom. The shit said banano, BANO. I think is what it was. Um, I'm not realizing the shit. They threw us by the bathroom. Everybody else doing this. They upstairs. They go upstairs, and I didn't go upstairs again. I didn't realize it till the end. Till they pointed that shit out to me because I'm just in here just chilling. Um, I don't know if that was just hey they put us in the group. We had the biggest group out of everybody. Maybe everybody else wasn't in too. It was just couples or something. I don't know. I'm just saying what I seen. I don't know. I don't know if they would point some shit out. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe it was just hey we had a bigger group. Everybody else was coupled up. I don't know, but that's what they put us at. That's just my opinion. It looked it funny after they pointed out, but it might wasn't funny. That's what I say. So food was okay. Ate there, left, and went. They had some shit called burnt rice. I wasn't going that shit. They said, "Oh yeah, it's just like the rice that you eat and you burn the pot a little bit." Why the fuck I don't eat burnt rice back in America? Why the fuck I'm gonna eat burnt rice here? Who the fuck do that? What make you think I'm gonna eat if I don't eat a pot of burnt rice that stick together in America? Why am I'm gonna come here? What you think this gonna make me start learning liking burnt rice? I visited the DR, they made burnt rice. I'm gonna start liking burnt rice. Burn my rice and bring me a bowl of burnt rice. Nah, keep that shit. So now we walk through the city of the city and so forth on. Now y'all see how long this trip is. I'm telling you with this part of the story. You see, this how this one the shit, how boring the shit starts to get now. Cause now you ready to fucking leave. You ready to fucking leave and goddamn get your ass on the bus and take your ass on because this shit has goddamn gone on too fucking long. And I'm ready to get back to the hotel because y'all done learned enough fucking history about this fucking state. And I didn't come here just to do a history lesson, even though my homegirl did tell me, but I didn't know it was gonna be that fucking bad. But she warned me. I should have listened to her, but she did warn us. We went on a trip and they gave me I was back in school again, learning some shit that I didn't know. And then on the bus, I left this shit out, y'all. I forgot to tell you in the beginning. On the bus, the dude speaking Spanish, and on the and it's just I don't know what the fuck he's saying. You know how you take an American trip and they say, hey, on the left hand side, you'll see this is what such and such happened, and this is what a war, the battle of this, and this is what this. He doing it, but he's speaking in Spanish. I don't know what the fuck he's saying in Spanish when he telling. It's like a motherfucker you riding in the car and somebody cut a goddamn Spanish song on and goddamn they over there jamming, they just singing that shit along. You just looking at them like, really? They looking at you like it's the shit. Y'all don't even know what the fuck he's saying. That's how I feel. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But neither nor here there. It is what it is. We keep on chucking. All right. Bam. Now I had to forget to tell y'all that. So now let's get back to what after the dinner. We leave the dinner and walk through the plaza and all this bull and this. Do y'all know? Just to shorten this shit up, just so I don't have to keep going through this story. We left the whole. We woke up at 6:30, 6 or 6:30 that morning to be downstairs at the front of the hotel to go on this excursion by 7:30. Left at 7:30 a.m. We didn't get back to the hotel to damn near 8 o'clock that motherfucking night. Off fucking with that excursion. The fucking excursion was 2 hours away. Santo Domingo is 2 hours away from Punta Cana, or maybe more. So even after the excursion was over, coming back was another 2 hours and some change just to get back. We didn't get there down there 8 o'clock by the time we got back to the hotel. You talking about tired? I'm tired than a motherfucker. I don't want to do nothing besides go to the hotel, take me a shower, and lay my ass down. That's it. They tired me out. Cause you know what? I ain't fucking with that Santa. If I go to Santo Domingo again, I'm renting a car and I'm gonna drive my black ass to Santo Domingo. Or if I don't want to drive, fuck it. I'll take a taxi that'll take me to Santo Domingo. But I'm not staying my ass on no tour bus with goddamn 100 and some people, and you speaking Spanish all the way down, taking me to the Batman cave and taking me over here to see what Christopher the Columbus ass who claimed he found America and all this shit that he did just for me to be on. I'm not gonna do that shit. No. I'm going to Punta Cana to party. That's what I want to do. Have fun. I got enough history lesson on that. So look, man, we're gonna end that thing right here with the after the trip, we got back to the hotel resort and chilled out and tried to enjoy what we could of the rest of that day, which was on a Sunday. Tried to enjoy the rest of that day as much as we could and move on. So hey, that was my trip. That's part one of this because I don't want to keep it going on. It's already been an hour and 10 minutes. And hey, I'm gonna come back with part two of the trip. How we got what happened after we got back to the hotel that Sunday and moving forward, and the trip is fun from there. Then so forth on what happened with my homegirl, her boyfriend, and so forth on. We'll tell you the rest of the trip and just entertain you with this shit. But if you want to go there, do not go down to that Santo Domingo tour because your ass gonna be pissed off. I'm telling you. So we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. This you got Mailman as always. Support, follow me. I am Mailman. You know what I'm saying? Rock with me. Go to the channels. We're gonna go live. And again, some of these lives is gonna be you're gonna see me and you're gonna see me solo. Then you'll see me, Chocolate, and Ja. But regardless, I am Mailman, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get back into it, and then I got a lot more stuff that I want to get and jump into. That we want to talk about touch bases on this. This is a lot of shit I want to talk about, man. And I want the comments. I want y'all to leave comments and opinions and every motherfucking thing that y'all can leave when y'all tell me. So we up out of here, man. All right, I am Mailman. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all be safe out there, man. As always, check out everything that I got going on. Bam, we up out this mother.